So I'm sure a few of you are wondering how I go about making my videos for YouTube. And it's actually not that complicated, and I'm sure anyone can get into it. So this may be a great video to see if you can handle the kind of things that are required in being a solo YouTuber. Finding what's right to use, what software, what hardware, you know, what games to play. So I'm going to go through the process of making one video and show you what kind of stuff I use and whatnot. So let's get started. So this is my setup here. This is what you'll normally see. If my voice feels distant, it's because there's my microphone and I'm way back. So I have a dual monitor setup, and I'm currently recording this with OBS. Now you can hear me better. My DSLR camera, say hi to the camera. I'm gonna wave, right? Yeah. My DSLR camera, that's what does the webcam for my videos. This little webcam here is for live streaming. And yeah, now I'm going to show you how I go about recording my gameplay footage. And now that you can see I'm playing Rocket League, I'm recording all this in OBS, which I'll show you next. Once the optimal settings are done in OBS, in which case mine are indistinguishable quality, large file size in MP4 format, because my computer can handle it. Once that's done, you can easily record video with OBS, and it's actually rather easy. This also allows you to put overlays like webcam, a YouTube and Twitch account, and of course my Discord chat here, GameTubers United. So once you've recorded stuff in OBS, I put everything all in this one hard drive. I currently have 4 hard drives, and I've chosen this particular one to house all of my recordings. In this case, everything from when I started Abzu, the game, all the way up to now has been recorded in here, and it's best to have an entire drive dedicated to this, because even the large 1 terabyte size of this drive, I'm already using up half of it with video files. In the case of my webcam, I keep all of my webcam files in a webcam archive in the other drive, so that I can keep things organized along with my other projects and installers here and there. So these webcam archive files are what I'm going to be using to insert into a video. Open up Filmora. This is my video editing software that I use. It's the best, fastest, and probably the cheapest video editing software that gets you the most functionality. These are all the files that I've used, captured, used, whatnot in videos. And basically what you want to do is import your files into this. In this case, it's from my ABSD hard drive. I'm going to find that Rocket League playthrough here. And in this case, I wasn't recording any webcam for this, but for the video's sake, I'm going to show you how I go about it, even though the webcam isn't going to sync up. So once I import the webcam into this by going to the hard drive that I have it in and I'm just selecting a random one. You might want to find one that actually fits. Of course, I'm going to chop that off. And this is where I'm going to edit all the video and export it. Now, the last thing I did was that kidnapped thing. If you haven't already seen that, go watch it. After your desirable settings are set up, I do it in 1080p. It makes a decent file size, and once you go through all of that, I suggest going back in here, finding where outputs, in this case, let's say this one. Looking through the video, make sure there aren't any badly edited areas, and if there aren't, you can go straight to uploading. Once you've uploaded your video, you're going to want to make sure you get a nice thumbnail here. If none of the suggested thumbnails are any good to you, which I never find very good, what I use is Photoshop. Now that we're in Photoshop, we need a file to work with. So that last video we recorded was Rocket League. So what I commonly do is go to Google Images and search, let's say, Rocket League wallpaper, and find the best one for a thumbnail. Now this one's a nice one. It popped up right away, and it's got the Rocket League thing there. So let's say we want to save that. I've already saved this one, I believe, but I'm gonna save it again in case I haven't. So in Photoshop, what you want to do is not create new, but you want to open. You want to find that file. If you already know what it's called, in this case it's max res default 5. Now that we've opened that up, is just put like a number. Let's say this is number 1. So I've gone through and found several different fonts I might suggest for this particular purpose. The first one is Gaben. It's a outlined font, so if your software doesn't go up past 72-point font, if you don't have Photoshop, let's say you're using Paint only gives you up to 72-point font. So either you have to reduce the size of your image to get the text larger, or it's got to stay this small. In Photoshop, of course, I'm doing Gaben, make that number sign, and I want to do this other font, if I can find it right here, Toys R Us, and that will be my number. Those give the largest numbers, the best looking numbers to me. That's what I use until I figure something else out, which there are some more stuff in Photoshop that I'm not taking advantage of, but this is what I use right now. Now Photoshop allows you to go up way past the 72-point font. They can give you up, you want to just drag on this thing, they don't actually give you past that on the list, but they can get you way up, 1,000-point font, no problem. So if you have a large image, it doesn't matter as much with Photoshop. Actually, we want this to be white. And that's how you make a thumbnail. And then what you want to do is you want to just add that to your current thing. You want to change the image. In this case, this isn't the upload screen. It's going to give you a upload thumbnail thing. If you've already uploaded it and then you got one of these thumbnails already, you can change the image. You can even download the image if you're on a different computer. That's my process from game to YouTube, and hope you liked it. Hope it was helpful. If you want to see more of this stuff, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in another video.